Hey, hi. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, it is tremendous to be back out here with all of you again, taking another look at Orcs Must Die, Deathtrap, the roguelite Orcs Must Die game, and it is so much fun. I think we're going to start things off in the patio gardens. Enemies no longer drop consumables. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Folks, I have been playing a lot of Orcs Must Die, Deathtrap, and having a lot of fun with it. I wanted to drop back in and just slaughter more orcs in all the fun ways that we possibly can. I'm going to show off a new trap today. I think the last one we took a look at was a trap that I call Marble Madness. This guy right here. And I'm happy to say that it will be making an appearance today as well. We're going to set these sentinels up right off the bat because they're pretty great. And I think what we're going to do is try and unify
this will stop them in their tracks.
The orcs and have them go through here, and then we're going to create a hallway of death filled with our new trap. I know, it's another ceiling trap.
A gift from the heavens.
The acid shower. It's going to be glorious, let me tell you. We're going to put a couple over here too. Yeah.
Let's give them a little surprise from above.
So let's put a couple over here. And then we will layer on a couple of these guys. And I'm pretty fond of the ice ballistas lately as well. So we're going to go with a couple of those. Now, we do need to come over here and close this off as well to stop them from
they'll go where I say.
Corralling this way. And so now everybody's going to go out there, which is exactly what we want. Okay. Now, speaking of Marble Madness, let's go with a couple of these.
They'll be surrounded.
And a couple of those. Maybe one over here. Let's do a couple of these ceiling ballistas. And do a couple of the icy kind as well. No, I guess we won't. I guess we won't. You know, sometimes the cache just goes really, really fast. Now, I don't expect anybody to get through right away. I might... What do we want to do? Do we want to block this off? What's the longer? I mean, you want to send them down the longest path possible. So, I'm thinking... we block this off. And that sends them all this way, right? And let's see what happens once they get in here. And I know we're going to have other doors along the way as well. This is what we could do. I'm just thinking out loud here for a second. We could bring them up here. Right? Or we could just block this off.
I'll make them go where I want them.
And then that brings them... Well, and then eventually we've got to figure out those other doors and see how we want to handle that. So maybe for now, we'll just stop there and see how we do in the current setup. How's that sound? I'm going to plunk that down there. That will warp us back to the crystal if we need it. Yeah, so I've been playing a lot, and the other night I played the multiplayer mode with a good buddy of mine, and I mentioned this in one of the other videos.
How many is that now?
You know, we ended up playing till, well, way early into the next day, let's say. And the final run we did, we actually pressed our luck and we took on the first boss encounter, which consisted of a brand new stage. Oh, look at that. Isn't that great? A little bit of a melty shower. All right, so we're looking good out here so far. But anyway, we were very successful in our setup. And got the win. The boss area was tough because they end up opening all the doors all at once. It's just one wave. All right. Immediately getting 100 skulls. That's pretty good. Dying to a hazard will only cost 1 rift point. Ranged primary attacks getting an additional 20% damage for headshots against enemies on tar. So I do have the tar pit. Haven't put any down yet. We'll go with that. We're going to use them eventually. And, you know, of course, these improvements do last across all the waves that you end up playing. We'll put, we'll put a couple of these down, probably over here. And we'll hope that those spread out over time. I'll put a couple down over here as well. I'm thinking in here. Right over by the door where they're going to come in at. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that right here. Okay, I guess we're only going to have one of them, and so because of that, let's pop it right over there. Okay. All right, we're going to kick off here. I do think that the game is fun, both multiplayer and solo. I don't know that I have a preference, but we had a great time.
Maybe Sophie's right. There's a beauty. Yeah. Reloading.
You like a good game to play with a buddy or two. I'm working over here just because I want the organic trap that we put down to do some damage so that it can spread. And I want to thank everybody that commented about how I was using too many brambles. You were absolutely right. Don't need to checkerboard them like that, because they do expand out multiple squares if they do a lot of damage. Thankfully, I've upgraded them quite a bit, and so the damage needed for them to expand has come down quite a bit. Oh yeah, see, we've got some expansion happening out there. This is great. Okay, all right. Oh, hard to say no to the fire crossbow.
As you wish.
So that's great. All right, so we officially have a new opening. So let's take another peek in here at what's going on. So again, we've got them coming through this way. And now we've got them streaming through here as well. And you know what? We don't want them going straight up there. We want them taking the longer way.
They're not getting past this.
So let's force them over there. And we already barricaded this off, so they're not going to go that way. I'm okay with this because we can create a common path over here. And it looks like everybody, regardless, is going to come up here. And so we can create a real path of hell. Okay, so I'm thinking we start with that and then
A gift from the
just
heavens.
create some pain along the way with some nice ceiling guns, right? Okay. And that looks pretty good to me. We can start out where we normally do. I just want to go check this door one more time. Right, so let's put... Well, you know what? I think that's fine. Just eyeballing it one more time here. Okay.
Get ready, War
So I'm gonna start out over here, and then
watch out, they're coming in a new way.
we'll go do the work in there once it starts to get a little bit crazy. But I think the ceiling guns will help.
Look up, they've gone airborne. I won't even remember you.
Let those things do their thing for a little bit. And help out over here. And we might be heading back relatively quickly here. Yeah. Alright. Let's head on in. Oh, wow. These are holding up quite well. Alright, what do we got going on here? A flyer out there? Ooh, okay. I can deal with one hit.
Is that the best you can do?
It's kind of surprising that the Guardians didn't take them out before that happened. Alright, here we go. Let's take these guys out down here. Oop. Wrong way on Albuquerque. Here we go.
1 sec, I'm out.
Outstanding. Let's take a sip here. I am rocking some decaf cold brew, and it's awesome. So cheers to you. Rune coins drop twice as often from enemies. This would be pretty great. Let's do that.
Trust the rift, War Mage.
Those coins, of course, allow us to place new traps. Pretty vital. I'm trying to decide if I want to do anything out here. I'm kind of looking for coins that dropped at the same time because we weren't out here. Are the brambles still doing their thing? Yep. Alright. So, let's go back in here. And we're going to set up some mayhem. Yeah, this is kind of what I wanted to do.
Nowhere is safe.
Perfect. And then let's do one right over there as well.
Guess
So
I'll
it
just
can
chill at the
expand out. And do we want to do one of these? Because I think we do. Let's yeah, let's do that. And let's go with another acid shower over there. That'll be nice. And let's set up some Marble Madness over here. After they get damaged by the brambles and help those grow, right? Not before. Alright, I think we're good, folks.
It's all been leading up to this.
So
We got more company.
let's maybe start over here. Just in case there's more flyers right? That want to do their thing. Sounds like there's gonna be.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
You can pick them off from a distance. It's pretty great. There they are. Something was up here for a moment, it looked like. Alright, should we check it out? Oh, an unstable rift, eh? Well, let's come back out here. Looks like we got a flyer in the area, maybe? Yep.
Reloading.
These guys can be hard to hit.
Fortunately, you got to meet a War Mage today.
Alright, how are we doing? How are we doing? I bet those brambles are going to expand a little bit for us again. Wow. You just love to see it. I'm going to let him walk through the brambles. That's outstanding. Wow. I like just watching the rampage. Come on up here. Come on up here. We'll take care of you in a minute. Isn't that great? Okay. Poison immunity, frostbite. Ice Lance deals 200 damage to the enemies in the area of the freeze, or bounce trap cooldowns are reduced by 10%. Yeah, I think we got to speed it up. Everybody enjoys Marble Madness. It's not just me. What do we think here? Do we want to put down... Just thinking. I mean, we could put down some Marble Madness out here to help thin...
I'll be done when you can't see any more wall.
This group down, right? So we still have one more wave after this. We could absolutely do one of these. And we could do another one of those.
Let's give them a little
another one of those
surprise
for anybody that manages to make it this far. I mean, good on them, honestly. Probably a little bit late to do more brambles from, you know, an expansion standpoint. So we'll do a couple more of these guys. Their range and their damage is, I think almost upgraded all the way. They're one of my favorites. And I've also opened up some of the meta progression that
never expect anything on the ceiling.
Helps reduce the pricing of ceiling traps. Makes them a little bit stronger as well. So I think we are good to go.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we'll start out here and then we'll warp back to the crystal. Gotta watch for those nasty flyers, you know?
Flying in the air.
Well, they're not kidding. Let's blast them with this real quick.
Take it out now.
Yeah, that's really great. Okay.
Had to be done.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, these guys are really banged up by the time they get here. Let's see if I can get to this unstable rift before it opens up. Looks like that's a no. Okay.
Gotta reload.
Just trying to be cognizant of flyers, right? These guys seem like they're a little confused. I'll take it. It's such a good special. And then you add the flame damage on top of it. I think these are the only two dudes left. And we've got 20,000 in Rift Coin to create even more of a mess for them to walk through. All right, Ballista Trap kills generate an additional 50 coin per kill. Wow, I've never seen that one. That's cool.
Your threads will be woven.
That is really cool. Okay, speaking of messes, we've got some good stuff going on out here. So let's add
a gift from the heavens.
Let's just get really filthy with it, right? We'll pop another one of these out here. And what do we want to do over here? More Marble Madness? Why not? Okay, so we'll do that. And why don't we put one right over here? Because we know a lot of them are going to walk this way. Look at that. That's crazy. We'll pop one of these over here.
Complete without the wall traps. I'll have to find somewhere else to put this.
Okay.
Left, right, and center. They'll be surrounded.
And once it looks overly ridiculous, that's when you know you're done.
I'm always ready.
So, you know, where do you stand? Where do you go? I mean, they're all good spots at some point. This doesn't look bad.
Flyers. They'll go right over the barricades. I keep getting better, and the orcs, no, they don't. Reloading.
All right.
Jet protection is ready to go.
I'm gonna go up by the crystal here. So of course, with this character, when I'm close to the crystal, it empowers it with lightning. And we like that. We like that about that. It's a nice passive trait. Some of you asked if I was going to show off other characters, and yes, I'm planning on doing that. It's that I've opened up a bunch of the class upgrades for this character. I also really like the way the character plays. All right, we are doing wonderfully. Hi, guys. We're gonna clean things up a little bit.
Stay down.
Sorry about this. Oh, we got one more guy.
One sec, I'm out.
I think that's
Almost
it. Yeah.
Too easy.
Outstanding. All right. Let's grab a sip. Cheers to you. Ceiling trap boosters. Ceiling traps deal an additional 10% damage for all War Mages. That sounds great. Let's gamble forward. Okay. So this is interesting. We can go right to a boss fight for the second mission. Huh. Well, I think I owe it to you to show this off. Because we did the boss fight off camera. Because, of course, we were just relaxing on a Friday and did a co-op. But I would like to show this off. So let's do it. Let's do it. What could go wrong? Only everything. Let's be honest.
I'll get it done.
All right, so I think this was the same area that we fought in previously. And if you look, you'll see they give you a lot of starting coin. And so one of the things we definitely want to do right off the bat is to open up every guardian possibility there is, because they're a huge help. Don't sleep on the guardians. Highly recommend opening them up when they are in the area. If you've got the coin to spare, they're worth it. Especially if you can create some choke points around them, and you know, typically there's ample opportunity to do that. Looks like we got one more hanging out over here. Okay.
May they join their orc mother in hell.
Oh wow. Okay, that's pretty intense. So here's what I'm gonna try and do. I want to route them down a shared path because, well, of course I do. And I might speed up parts of this because it's gonna take a minute to set this up.
Keep them out.
So we're gonna start by doing that so that we make sure they're gonna go by this guardian. And while we're over here, for good measure, well, then again, do we want to do that? Because it's only one long wave. So maybe we don't want to go with the brambles, right?
Let's give them a little surprise from above.
We are going to put some machine guns up there along the way because we're running them down this path. I think I'm going to block this off as well.
Barricades, the most useful tool in our arsenal.
So I want them coming down that direction so that the guns can hit them along the way. Perfect. So I think that's a good start for over there. They're going to visit with her as well. And then we have this door that is up above, so we'll check that out in a second. And we don't want them to be able to
They won't get through
do
here.
that. And
It's
so we're going to create a little bit of a jam up over there. Speaking of, we're going to jam this up a little bit. Okay. And as long as they don't attack it, and you know this by them turning red, and I believe they would turn red if we put this here. Let's see. Yep, so you can see they're going to get hostile now because I've completely blocked the path, so we don't want to do that. So let's see what we're working with up here. Alright, so the other crystal is right over here, which means we are going to have to layer the traps on. And so I foresee much marble madness happening over here. And let's see, are both of them kind of routing the same way? It looks like it. I'm layering them kind of extra heavy in this area because I know I'm light from the standpoint of the barriers.
I'll be done when you can't see any more wall.
But I think overall it's gonna work out. Might be tough in the beginning. Now let's put more over here. And I suppose they could come down this way as well, so. Folks, I think we're about as good as we can be with me at the helm. Let's put that disclaimer out there. And you're saying, oh yes, it's the truth. Now, technically, I do have enough to cover one of these paths, and maybe we should, right? Let's see, can I? All right, I guess I don't, but I could at least slow them down up that path. That might help. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
They're done for. I'm coming for them.
You know what? I
They'll
wonder
never
where
see
this
me
is going to
coming.
warp me to, because there's 2 crystals. All right, looks like they're coming out of here first. So I'm going to go to those zones.
Never gets old. Gotta reload.
Okay, we've got a boss arriving. Oh, it's old Jin from. Well, he is the one that we fought last time around. And what we want to do is find him on the battlefield and start damaging him. Now, our traps are going to do that too. But if you can attack him directly, it's a big help. There he is. Oh, where did he go? There he is. I have to try and not die as well. I'm gonna put a bunch of these down.
From above.
Oh, he warped again.
Okay, first.
Alright, definitely don't want to get killed out here either. It looks like we're holding our own okay from a crystal standpoint.
Reloading.
All right. Let's warp. If this actually brings us to the other crystal. And it did, which is great. All right, come on, guy. Oh, doggone it. Well, at least he's right in the area still.
Yeah.
Okay, where'd he go? Back out there.
Do you not see your part in this endless cycle? You cannot
Come on, one time, one time. Perfect. Okay. And of course, enemies are no longer dropping health because of that mod that I grabbed. Alright, I don't want to get hit by that beam. Wait, he's just decided he likes that spot. I wonder if I should do this. Might as well, right?
Gotta reload.
Nice.
Be gone, heathen.
Okay. Just take care of the rest of these
I will defend
jerks.
the order. Come back when you're serious.
Oh, that was pretty outstanding. Alright. Quick sip here. Floor Trap Booster. Floor Traps deal an additional 10% damage for all War Mages. We've still got all 40 of our Rift points. I know we lost that one in the beginning, but I think we should gamble forward. I don't know that I'm going to go all the way against the next boss, especially since we've gotten a chance now to show that last boss fight off. I did feel a little bit badly about that for my audience here, so I'm glad we got to show that one. Let's go one more. Unstable rifts are immune to all damage. That's not great. All wall trap prices are doubled. That does not sound good. Destroyed barricades are not returned at the end of the wave. Well, I don't end up with a lot of destroyed barricades, so I actually think I'm okay with that one. All right.
They're not ready for me.
It's true. They're not. One of the things that I like to do right off the bat in this area is pay for the cannon support because it's quite good. You know, we talked about the Guardians being very valuable, even though they're expensive. I feel the same way about the cannons. I think there's two of them in this area. Trying to spot the other one. Oh, there it is. I see it. I must have walked right past it. There it is up there. Okay. Let's go and grab that first, and then we'll start to piece together what we want to do in here. Okay. So our crystal is, oh, over in the center. Now that's interesting. I've played this area before, but I don't think I've played it where they've placed the crystal right in the middle. I like the fact that they changed the location. I've played where the crystal's located actually in here. So it's nice that they change it up like that. All right, so that said, how do we want to corral these guys? So we got them coming through here. I think what we probably want to do is
So lead them to where I want.
create a longer path, right? And what we can do along the way, right, because this is all ceiling, we can put some machine guns down. I know they're not machine guns,
A
but
gift
you know,
from the heavens.
they kind of operate that way, don't they? All right, so you guys are going to walk along here, right? Or not. Let's not do that yet. Right now we're just painting. Is anybody going to bother coming up here? Probably not. And we could create a little bit of a jam up in here. Is anybody going to take the long path? Oh, that's interesting. Put some Marble Madness over there. So here's what we'll do. Let's just block
A barricade will keep them out.
this off. Yep. So that confirms that they are going to take the long way. That funnels everybody into there. I think maybe I want to block this off too. Now that would be quite a distance, wouldn't it? But we've got the ability to do it.
Let's keep the orcs out of here.
Right? Okay, so that blocks that off. And so we do Marble Madness.
No kill box is complete without the wall traps.
Right, because they are going to go straight through. They're not going to bother going out here. They're going to go straight through. And oh, that's not big enough for machine guns, is it? But is this? No. Okay, that's fine. We can work with that. 'Cause here's what else we can do. I'm gonna just goes a little bit more towards the middle. Perfect. And then we want to, of course, create some hell in here, right? Of course we do. So let's put this over here and that over there. And that's going to be quite lovely for us, I think. And we will put 2 over here because
All right,
apparently
orcs, on your way
the
now.
orcs are going to walk up there as well. And we need to create some more hell in here. And we'll put another one of those down. And we'll put some Marble Madness
Left,
right over there.
and center.
Okay.
They'll be surrounded.
I know, that took a minute. And if I'm being totally honest, I don't even know if it's going to work. I think it's going to come together. But we're going to find out. We are absolutely going to find out.
Let's do this.
You know, we've got some common areas.
The orcs will remember this one.
And then it should be very interesting once those new doors open up.
One sec, I'm
I like the challenge. Oh, wow. Okay, so those guys are very strong now.
coming with.
I'm gonna go ahead and warp at this point. Alright, we need to at least take out this big guy. Because the assassin guy isn't really going to do anything. Ooh, man. Alright. So we might have to do some retooling. That's okay. Oh. Doggone. Alright, well.
Try that again. They're hitting the rift.
Ooh, they are hitting the rift quite a bit. Oh, man.
Gotta reload.
Okay, well that was a tough one. Rift orb duration is increased by 50%. Increased barricade limit by 10. Traps are 10 per... Wow, 10 times more expensive. Can't do it. Become immune to the infected kobolds. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that for now. Okay, so that was a little bit of a hit there that we took. So I think we need to damage them more as they come up through here. So let's put...
I'll be done when you can't see any more wall.
Some stuff in here. And wow, that's gonna do it for traps already. All right, that's okay. That's all right. Let's pick a spot over here. Okay.
Let's make them hurt. Eyes on the skies. They brought flyers.
Oh, they brought flyers. Great. I think I'm probably gonna stay over here so that I can track both of these areas. And I think we probably need some traps over in there as well.
Reloading. You picked the wrong hit.
Okay. Time to move. It's good to see him coming in a little bit more torn up than last time. Come on, guy. Perfect.
Made it to the rift. I have to stop them. Not so fast. Had to be done.
Okay, well, it wasn't pretty, but... Ooh, this is great.
Deserved.
But we got it. We got it. We got a little bit going on. Okay, I'm not feeling terribly. Let's put
Never
another
expect anything on the ceiling.
couple traps over there. And we need to do some damage earlier on, and I know we've got a brand new door coming. I know. So let's do that, and let's see, we've got a handful more of waves to go, so there's still time for these to expand out. You know what, let's put one of those there, and now let's take a look at the brand new door. We'll try to understand what we've done in terms of what we've already set up. Okay. Well, so it's pretty wide open, it turns out. Okay. Would have been ideal if we could have ran them through there, but it is what it is at this point. I think we'll just try and slow them down a little bit with those. And we're probably just going to have to sit in the area. Actually, I want that. Yeah, we'll put that right right in the front. And these guns should be able to reach guys out here as well. And as I think about that, we should set up a couple more of them. Okay. Let's try it.
It's go time.
Let's give it a try. Where are they coming from first?
More coming from another door.
Over here, maybe? No, of course not. Hey, you know by the time I get over here, we're gonna see a bunch of red dots. Alright, looks like I'll be eating my words. It's alright. Wouldn't be the first time I've eaten crow.
Gotta reload.
Alright, I am gonna go back over by this brand new door where we're not as heavily trapped. Yeah, this might get kind of nasty. Oh boy.
Made it to the rift. Have to stop it.
Well, this could be the end.
What are you doing?
I think it's the end.
This is all my fault.
It is. I think this one is my fault. I don't think I spent enough time really considering the entire setup. You know, we were coming off such a good run with that boss mission, and I think I just felt overconfident. Don't be overconfident in this game. You'll get overrun is what you'll get. Okay, let's return to the fortress.
The reef
I will
is
defend the
grateful.
rift.
Concentrated solution. Melting from acid traps increases War Mage damage by an additional 25%. Wow, that's cool. Alright, let's show you. Let's provide an update on where we're at from a
The
meta
work is
progression
not over, but
standpoint.
there's more to leading than killing orcs.
Because we're getting into some interesting stuff here. So the upgrades are getting quite expensive, but I'm putting a good deal of points into making the ceiling traps that much better. You'll see that because that's kind of a theme. So I'm going to do this, which would have come in handy last time. And then this is going to be really great. Another $100 cheaper for all ceiling traps. Pretty cool, right? All right.
Go. Defend the rifts.
Folks, we died on mission 3, but that's okay. Mission 1 and 2 were fun. Mission 3 was fun too, but just not enough focus. This is Orcs Must Die Deathtrap, and it's a ton of fun. I really love it, and we will play more of it as long as you'd like to see more of it. You're saying, well, we'll see more of it if you play better, right? Maybe you design a little bit better. I know. It's true. You're not wrong. So let's do this again sometime soon, okay? We'll get together, we'll play a roguelike or a roguelite because, well, that's what we do every single time because they're the best and you're the best. Thanks for all the support, folks. Take care out there. Have a great rest of your day or evening or afternoon or whatever you're doing out there. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.